All right, so are you using any special software tools to create all the ads for call only? Are you doing mobile call only on Bing too by just reducing the cost per click by 100%, so only mobile shows? Can you show how to create your call only ad? All right, so let's tackle this. Excuse me. So are we using any software? We're not using any specific software to run / build these campaigns. We are building these campaigns in a very strategic way though, right? So quality score is something that you got to watch out when you're running call only campaigns. What that means is you do need a landing page. It doesn't have to be like a high converting landing page, but it needs to be a landing page that's going to give you a good quality score, right? So if you have a difference between a quality score of 3 and a quality score of 7, right, you're going to pay roughly twice as much, hypothetically, according to Google's bidding software and their algorithm, right, per click, which means you're going to pay twice as much effectively per call. All right, so it's very important that you have a good quality score. So we're not focused on conversions with the landing page because it's a call only ad, but we do need good landing pages. So what I mean by that is, right, very, very tight ad groups. So let's say this, tight ad groups, tight group of keywords in ads and landing page. So when Google goes and they crawl the site, right, it's going to be very, very tight. So right out of the gate, we're going to get a better quality score. So if we don't have a very good quality score from Google, the problem is our ads just aren't going to show very frequently. Our ads don't show very frequently. Guess what? We're not going to get the call volume that we need. So by looking at a lot of call only campaigns, and guys, literally today, looking at thousands of call only campaigns, it's very, very important. Obviously, it should go without saying that quite literally you have a good quality score so that you can show up a lot, meaning that you have a high impression share. Okay, if you have a bad quality score, you're just not going to show up. If you don't show up, you're not going to get calls. Give me a 3 if that makes sense. Okay, you got to have a good quality score. So you got to focus on building very tight, okay, ad groups, okay, very tight group of keywords, and also a very tight relevant landing page for those groups. If you do that, you're going to end up with a great quality score. Okay, you're going to pay less per click, and you're going to have a much better impression share. So you're going to get more calls. Okay, so these are the big tips I can give you guys in terms of just kind of best practices. So we're not using any special software, so to speak, but this is what I can tell you right now are kind of the big important levers for you to focus on. And then the second part of the question is asking about Bing. So we're not running Bing call only ads because Bing call only ads don't really exist. There's Bing call extensions, but it's not really a call only because they can still click on other elements of your ad and go to your website. So it's not technically a call only ad. Because of that, that's kind of circumvents the reason that we run call only ads, which is to get a higher conversion rate and pay less on a cost per acquisition or cost per phone call basis. Give me a 4 if that makes sense, please. Keith asks, explain tight, closely related. Let's update that and say tight. Right, so if you're going after one type of service, for example, you're going to have 5 to 10 keyword variations. They're all going to be very, very tight. If you're going after roofing and there's different types of roofing systems, you're going to want to separate the different type of roofing keywords or roofing systems, right, out by the service, right? So if you service tile roofs, you'd have an ad campaign and keywords around tile roofs, okay? If you did metal, you go after metal as well, and you're going to silo these and make these keywords as tight as possible so that you have a landing page and ad group that are highly relevant and have a quality score that is great right out of the gate. Okay, give me a 1 if that makes sense to everybody. And I know we're going fast, and I'm sorry, I got to go as fast as I can so I can get to as many questions as I possibly can. Remember, Joe Troyer is all about more value this year. You like that in my email signature, by the way, Joe, more value Troyer? All right, so we got to do this. So can you show how to create a call only ad? I mean, I could, frankly, Tim Parker, but at the end of the day, you can go Google that, right? And that's not the most value that I can bring for you guys. Like literally go Google it. You'll do much better, all right?